Alright guys, guess I'm going to talk a little bit about open ports and what I sometimes do to them. This one's a Husqvarna 51. I didn't buy this jug, it is an aftermarket jug. It was on the saw when I took it apart. But I have another very similar aftermarket jug. It's been sitting around forever. It come in a whole pile of 55 parts I got quite a while ago. Lets me give you guys an example. Here's the transfer port. Comes down, hits a straight 90, and then has to come into the cylinder. I do not like that. I'm not too fond of using epoxy either, but on these I really don't have much of a choice. If I could do enough machine work, you know, to still get my blowdown that I want, I would actually just carve it out of here and reshape this, but that is not the case on this. So what I do is I put epoxy in there, and then see how it doesn't catch nothing. I can just, the screwdriver can just go right up and it'll point it out and up. I'm aiming for this area back in here, but I just thought I'd show you that. The epoxy I used on this was Permatex. It kind of behaved like JB Quick Weld. I normally use just the old traditional JB Weld, but unfortunately I'm out of it. So I tried this stuff. I heard other people using that, like epoxy that's like in stick form. That would, if it sticks good, I would imagine that would work great, because you could probably, you know, use your fingers to get the general shape that you're after. And fortunately, with the stuff I used, I just put tape in here and filled it in, and then had to do a bunch of grinding and then sculpting with sandpaper. But I just thought I'd show you that. I got to machine the base. This thing's got like 50,000 squish. Actually, I got it all wrote down. It was 50,000 squish. The exhaust was 103, and the transfers are at 120, and the intake was at 70 on this. Being that it's a cheap knockoff cylinder, I really don't care about it. I think I'm gonna carve a big huge chunk off. I checked. I got a ton of room that I can drop this base before free porting. So I think I'm gonna carve a bunch off this base. I think I got quite a bit of room in there too. I'm gonna carve a bunch off this base, and then I'll probably cut a pop-up in the piston. Another thing I do too is I fill them compression release holes in with epoxy and put a plug in them. I just can't stand, especially on this little, so I can't. Compression releases leak. I don't care what brand they are, they leak. They just leak. I mean, you get a saw that's got some runtime on it, you'll look at the compression release and it'll have crud all over it from the leakage out of it. So, but I mean, I understand their purpose. If you got a big honking saw, they're kind of handy. But I guess if you flood it, it's nice too, because you can push that in, and as you're pulling it over, it helps let more air in, so you can unfoul it pretty, with a few less pulls. But I just thought I'd share that. I'm probably gonna get a little creative on this. I'll keep you guys along. I guess if I screw this jug up, it looks like I got another one here that I can throw in its place. So yeah, I'll probably get a little creative on this one. I have no idea how long this saw will last with it. If this was an OEM cylinder on it, I'd probably stick to a more conservative, like firewood build, but I don't know, I'll probably build a toy out of this one. So alright, I just thought I'd post that. You guys have a good one, and I'll probably post other vids as I get farther along in the machine work and port work, if you guys are interested in that. So alright, you guys have a good one.